Hi guys. Okay, so we are live once again, and we're gonna get it crack a lacking here. I'm really testing out, trying to make sure I get all the kinks out of this Zoom to live Facebook. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. Let me just get in the group and make sure that this is actually broadcasting. And yep, looks like it is. So let's talk. Today is Thursday, and as you know, we started the new themes in our group week. Last week, and today is Tech Talk Thursday. Now, I am really a proponent of technology, and if you don't know what a group is, let me see, you should be in the group. But I'm also probably going to post this on YouTube. So just in case you don't know about the group, it's Brand and Hustle with Jay Stone. If you go to facebook.com/groups/brand hustle, you'll find us, or you can just simply search for Brand and Hustle with Jay Stone, hashtag game changer. That is the group, and it kind of looks like this at the top. So if you're somewhere besides the group and you see this, this is how you find the group. And this lovely photo right here is what's at the top. Now, that being said, let's get back to our topic for the day, which is, as I said, we started these cool new themes last week. Today is Tech Talk Thursday. Now, the reason why I'm such a proponent of technology being a huge part of our community initiative is because women are left behind by technology and the digital divide. We're so afraid of technology. We're so intimidated by technology. We're afraid if we press the wrong button on the computer, we get the blue screen of death. And so here's the great thing. I'm going to release you and give you some freedoms here. Number one, 99.9% of things that we do with technology can be reversed, right? It can be reversed, it can be fixed. So nothing is going to die. You're not going to lose anything. So the first thing is stop being afraid of technology because you're afraid that you're going to press the wrong button or do the wrong thing. Even if you press the wrong button and do the wrong thing, there's probably a cloud backup somewhere that'll get you back to where you were before. So stop being afraid of technology. Now, that being said, let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic I want you to focus on ditching the .coms, okay? The .com is, as you know, we're talking about websites, URLs, domains, and .coms were the first popular domains. And then, of course, we had the .org, which used to be used for nonprofits. And then we had, and .com was for .company. And then we had .biz, which was used for mostly smaller businesses, okay? Mostly smaller businesses. So, oops, I clicked out of that. That wasn't what I meant to do. Okay, so that's what happens when your notifications pop up. So back to what I was saying. So I had found an article. I've been trying to get my clients for a few years to really stop focusing on having to have a .com because you have to get really, really super creative with these long domain names or these domain names now in order to get a .com. And then Hunger Games was all the craze. And as you can see, you know, Facebook does the memories and it'll tell you, see your memories from 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, I shared this memory and it says, over the past 2 years, more than 100 domain extensions have been released, such as .buzz, .red, and .movie. I've had a hard time trying to get my clients to move away from the .com. I was jumping up and down when I read this article. It's time to move into the 21st century. So basically, Hunger Games franchise ditches the .com domain. Okay, and this was on CNBC, and this is, again, in the Facebook group. So if Hunger Games, which is a very popular movie franchise, can ditch the .coms, right? They ditched the .com and went with, I wanted to say they went with .movie. Yeah, we're looking at Hunger Games .movie, right? So if they can ditch the .com and do a .movie, why can't you do a different dot? Okay, so that's what had to happen with this. Where it was like, okay, so now how do we get people to start using them? So in the domain, in the group today, the challenge is for you to use drop a domain. You get to promote your domains if they are not the .com, .org, or .biz. Okay, we want you to use a unique domain. Why? I want to promote the use of the .coms. I also want to show people what's possible. People that are afraid to use them, not sure what to use them, not sure what's available. We want you to push the .coms. So let's shout out some of the .coms. We got Empress.work, and then we've got chosenmedia.co. And then Karan just put in thebase.fm. So I don't normally allow promoting in the group, but I can allow it when there's a challenge. So if you have a .com, go ahead and drop it on this thread, promote whatever you got. I have a bazillion .coms, but let me show you how you even know what .coms. Because when I tell people, I think I had something like a .xyz, and they were like, I didn't even know that was a domain. Okay, so let me tell you where to go find them. So the first place you can go and look is the iwantmyname.com. Okay, iwantmyname.com. Now, a lot of people, some of the popular .coms are .me, .live, .info, and sometimes they cost a little bit more than your traditional .coms, but they're worth it. So if you go to iwantmyname.com, you'll get a chance. They'll tell you which domains are available, which ones are popular, and the ones that are available to register. So let's go to the popular. .uno, .blog, .club, .web, .site. Pretty good, right? .shop. Okay, and there's also a .store. My store is JStore.shop. No, shopj.store. That's what it is. Shopj.store, but you can also do a .shop. So those are the ones that are popular. It says 9 that are popular. Launching next week, .africa is the one that's launching next week. They actually have a launch calendar on the site that'll tell you when domains are scheduled to launch. So .health is going to come out in December 2017, and .africa June 30th. And then that's going to be $99 a year. The .africa will be $34 a year. So those are launch dates for the domain, so you know what's coming out. So let's look at the different communities, right? So we've got, let's just look at tech and startups because we are talking technology today, right? .app, .buzz, I have a few .buzz, .cloud. So get your name, like, I have j.buzz. I use that for my Bitly links, right? .cloud, .systems, .wang, .technology, .data, .tech, right? So don't be afraid to use those. And then let's look at the fun ones. This is fun. .food, .dad, .bar, .bingo. I love the colors. .black, .blue. Here I have j.guru, right? j.rocks. But look at the WTF and the WOW and the WIN, right? So imagine your name .WIN, right? jstone.WIN, okay? Jackie Jackson .WTF, okay? Those are fun. We've got .sexy, .party, .plus, .red. So look at those. And then let's look at the ones that say community. So look. Great for online communities. .club, .chat, .church for all of you ministries out there. .family, .earth, .fishing. So you literally could be here for years picking out your favorite .music, .wiki, .webcam. Okay, and then business and real estate, it's a lot of them, okay? And I really want you to let's look at professions first. .engineer, okay? .education, .expert, love .expert, okay? And you can measure these. You can talk about these. You can also register these on places like GoDaddy or Domain Registry or Cheap Domains. You can register that stuff. I register them through these different outlets. So you're still going to use the same registrar, okay? But you want to register for the domains. But check some of these out. And I think it's just really fun to go through this site and see what's available before you start saying, I got to have this creative .com type thing. So let's see. I am going to just show you guys a few ridiculous, just why it's important to, hold on, I'm pulling up a Word document. And then we're gonna stop share, and then I wanna share again and share here, okay? All right, so I'm gonna show you guys why you have to be careful about crazy .coms, okay? So let's look at, so let's just say we've got domains. You guys go absolutely crazy with these long, drawn out domains, okay? So let's just say I am a rock star. Let's do this modern day rock. Okay, look at how long this URL is. Let me make this bigger because y'all probably can't see it. Okay. I am a modern day rockstar.com. First of all, who the hell has time to try to remember all of that, right? And so you guys create these long URLs. Listen, if it's more than about 10 to 13 characters, it's too long. We can go up to 15 characters and be comfortable. But think about this. You also have to add a email onto this, right? So what if you have a long name, right? Wilhelmina. Wait, I don't know how to spell Wilhelmina. We just gonna go with that. So now look at what we got. Wilhelmina Samuelson at I am a modern day rock star. Okay, let me put it right. Spell it right. I'm a modern day rockstar.com. Who has time to type all of this shit? Nobody, right? So that's what you have to consider. You don't just consider what people are going to type in unless it's just a vanity URL for promotion purposes, right? I am a modern day rock star. Now I would go for a modern rock star, right? .win. Look at how I just shortened that URL right there. Okay. And then if my name is Wilhelmina Samuelson, you still got a whole lot to type. When you leave a whole lot for people to type, the biggest problem that happens is people aren't going to want to type it, try to type it, or they're going to mess up typing it. Make yourself easy to be found. Make yourself easy to connect with. So if Wilhelmina is the rock star, I might just say star at rockstar.win, right? Look at how much shorter that is for people to try to keep up with, okay? So this is why it's important to shorten those URLs, make them simple, shorten the email addresses, make them simple. The last thing I want to tell you is if you happen to have a long URL, right? And let's just say, and it works perfectly fine sometimes. Okay. It works perfectly fine sometimes for marketing purposes, right? Find your happy today.com. Okay, that works. It's not too much. People can figure that out. Findyourhappy.com is probably a little bit longer than 15 characters, but it still works, right? Findyourhappy.com. Findyourhappy.com. I don't want to add an email to that. That's long. We'll create a domain just specifically for emails, right? And it might be FYHT.com, right? And I was specifically, if you got a long domain name that works for marketing purposes, you just want to do this and look, right? You can abbreviate it, right? Or FY happy, right? .com. You can create an abbreviated URL specifically for emails. That's kind of a little tip if you decide that you've got a long URL and you don't want to add to that. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but much easier, okay? Much easier than trying to do that. If you've got a great, what we call vanity URL that works well for marketing, don't try, and it's long, don't try to add an email address onto that. Just find another one. Your email address and your domain are totally separate. Now, they may be hosted by the same company, but they don't have to be. You can absolutely host your email someplace different or under a different account than your domain. Your domain URL is specifically where your website sits. Okay, so for example, my website is hosted with GoDaddy.com, but my email is hosted through Google Business Suite. Okay, so now they still use the jstone.com for both, but you don't have to. That's just an option out there. So that's it for me. Again, if you want to find those cool domain names, you can go to iwantmyname.com, iwantmyname.com, and find all these cool new domain extensions. And we will catch you guys on the flip side.